WrestleMania 40 is here, baby, and we're just a couple days away from the show starting. What do we got in store for us, Chad?
Oh my God, we have Sami Zayn. Is he going to take the belt off the Ring General? We've got my girl Rhea Ripley. Is she going to retain against Becky Lynch? And of course, is Cody going to finish his story? Dave?
Wait, why am I here?
Hey, welcome to the show. What's going on, guys?
Hey, this guy's Chad.
Hey, Daver here.
And I think Chandler's back as well. You know what time it is, baby? Whoa, whoa, WrestleMania. Not gonna finish this. Move it up, move it up. Oh man, I am pumped. We are, as this is standing, 2 days away from night one of WrestleMania 40. And by golly, they're advertising this as one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time. And I think I believe them. But how are you boys feeling?
I'm in. I don't think I've been this excited for a WrestleMania in decades.
Well, this is how much I love it. I'm wearing my AEW shirt because I don't know a whole lot about what's going on. So, but I'm going to have fun with it. I am going to, I have a want of who I want to win each match, and I have a think of who I think will win each match, which is all that matters.
Well, perfect timing. We can explain ourselves to some new audience members because we might have them. We're branching out here. We're doing predictions for WrestleMania 40, night 1 and night 2, all in this video. But we tend to review AEW weekly. We talk about Dynamite, Collision, and any pay-per-view they do. And because WrestleMania 40 is so big and it's such a big phenomenon right now, and at least Chad and I are super stoked about it, we want to do a little predictions for them. So we're dragging poor Daver along here. And just to explain our traditional predictions videos, we have 3 points total for each match. And how that works is it's 2 points for who we think will win and 1 point for who we want to win. Now, if the same person is who we want to win and who we think will win, then we could just put all 3 points on them. And so that's an all or nothing. If the other person somehow wins, then you lose 3 points. Or you don't lose them, but you don't gain 3 points. So it's a lot of fun. We do this for every single AEW pay-per-view. And because it's freaking WrestleMania season, brother, we got to do it for WrestleMania. So, and also one more caveat, the punishment, which is still TBD. I have an idea, but it's still TBD. Will be mostly between Chad and I. Because Chad and I are the guys who like WWE. Dave, I don't know if he's ever watched anything at WWE. Do you want to explain your reasoning for your picks, Dave, real quick, that you explained to us off cam? Because I like it. I think it's pretty funny.
Okay, so I've gone through the card, night 1 and night 2, and I've got either a silly whim gut feeling for each one based off nothing real. Yeah. So every pick I've got is either going to be like a gut feeling based off what very little I know about the competitor that I pick to win. And there's going to be a little bitterness involved in my picking too. Anyone who was a AEW roster member who went to the dark side, I'm gonna be rooting for them to lose.
All right.
That's bold.
That's where I'm coming from. I'm gonna be honest.
That's fair. You know what? I think that's part of the fun. But Dave does not. His predictions obviously count and they're fun, but they're not going to be involved in the punishment.
You know he's totally winning, right?
That would be so funny. We want to just hop into this.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I think this match would be a pretty good opener for WrestleMania Night 1, but of course they can choose whatever they want. It's Brother Warfare. They're continuing the 15-year-long tradition of two brothers have a match at WrestleMania. It started at WrestleMania 10 with Owen and Bret Hart, WrestleMania 25 with Matthew and Jeffrey Hardy, and now WrestleMania 40 with Jimmy and Jey Uso. So, of course, it's twin brothers against each other. Chad, who do you got and why?
Oh man, I want Jay to win because come on, He's awesome. I think Jimmy's going to win, though.
Really?
I do. I think it's the more. I think the whole weekend it's going to be bloodline until the very, very end.
Ooh.
It's going to be all bloodline all the way right to the bitter end. And then right when it looks like Cody's going to lose, MJF's music's going to hit. He's going to come out and save the day.
You know, minus the MJF bit, I kind of buy it. I have a different prediction. I am going all in on Jey Uso. I think this is Jey Uso's time. You make him the guy he's always meant to be. You give him a huge singles win at WrestleMania. Then you do something with him, God damn it. What about you, Dave? Who do you got?
One sec. Yeet? No yeet.
Yeet.
No yeet. Dave's like, what
okay,
are you idiots talking about?
Dave's like, is there a difference? I just flipped a coin.
I need one thing clarified.
Yes.
Which brother was the one who was really with Sami Zayn when he split?
Jay.
He's the one I want to win.
Uh-huh.
And he's the one that I think will win. Going all in with no information.
I could give you one more bit of information, right? Jay started a catchphrase called yeet. He didn't start it, but it's his. Jimmy's is no yeet. So that should tell you kind of like placement, right? But anyways, that's that match. Moving on, that 6-woman tag match, we have Naomi, Bianca Belair, and the in-ring match debut of Jade Cargill versus Damage Control of Asuka, Dakota Kai, and Kairi Sane. So I'm going to pass it off to you, Dave. Who do you got and why?
All right. I want Jade Cargill to learn a lesson. Don't you ever leave AEW again. And you're going to lose because you did. So.
That's the best way to put it.
Can I clarify? You think Bianca Belair will lose her WrestleMania undefeated streak? Jade Cargill will lose her first match, and Naomi will lose her first returning match back in WWE at WrestleMania. Is that what you're going with?
I got some thinks and I got some wants.
Okay.
I want Jade Cargill to learn her little lesson, but there's no way in the WWE universe those 3 women are losing their match. So what was the 2 for the think? 2 points are for the think.
Yeah.
Think they're gonna win. Want them to lose.
You don't even want the other team to win. You just want Jade Cargill to lose. Chad, how are you feeling about this?
All right. I want Damage Control to win. My girl Asuka, followed her since NXT. Love her. I want her to win with a jackknife and then just go, fuck you, Goldberg. Was that too soon? Was that too soon for a swear?
No,
flipping the bird.
We're good.
Jackhammer?
Yeah.
Oh, Jackhammer.
Yeah. But
is that her move?
No. But Goldberg recently has been slandering her a little because they had her beat a streak. And so I just want her to like rip on his move off and be like, let's take that on the biggest stage of them all, because that would be amazing. But I think that Jade and company are going to win.
Yeah. See, this is one where I was all in on the Jade Cargill team. And then I was kind of thinking about it right before we started recording. And I was like, no, I don't like that. So I'm going my 2. I think Jade Cargill and co will win because what we've said, it's Jade Cargill's first match that isn't the Royal Rumble, Naomi's return WrestleMania match, and Bianca Belair's undefeated WrestleMania streak. They're not going to ruin all of those. However, And not for Asuka, not for Jay to lose, but I love Kairi Sane so much. She's genuinely one of my favorites in WWE right now.
Yeah.
I love her aura. I love her character. So, like, I just don't want her to lose I don't want any of them to lose right now, but they're gonna. So,
Yeah.
I think that's fair. We've all got the same picks, which is 2 to the Jade Squad, 1 to Damage Control. Moving on. This one's a little bit of a mouthful to explain, but it's a tag team, or it's a 6-pack scramble match, ladder match for the tag team championships, but it's for both the Raw and the SmackDown tag team championships. So there should be 2 winners at the end of this, right? So we have the New Day, the New Catch Republic, A-Town Down Under, DIY, All Awesome Truth, and then the Champs Judgment Day, right? So how are we gonna do this with our system? Are we just doing like still the similar 6 or 3 points in total, where we just give 2 to the 2 teams we think will win? Because
Yeah, why not? Yeah, that's fine.
okay. So I think my 2. I'll start this one off. I think my 2 that I think will win are Awesome Truth and DIY. I think Awesome Truth are going to win because that's the story they've been telling with R-Truth and Damian Priest over the last few months, ever since Survivor Series, really. And then I think DIY is going to give it to his boys. He loves his little baby boys, and they're going to give him a big old WrestleMania moment. I know they're both Raw tag teams, but I think they're just going to be like, okay, go to SmackDown, one of you. Like, I don't think that's going to be a big deal. And then who I want to win, I realized very quickly that I'm excited for this match because I think it'll be a lot of carnage, but I don't really care about any of the teams winning. So I was like, I'm just going to go for something weird. So I said New Catch Republic because they just started out. So why not give them a fun title? And then the New Day, because I love the New Day. They're great. So that's going to be a little hard to calculate, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Dave, who did you put and why?
Walk me through how the match works again. You're
So
picking 2 teams?
There's 2 separate.
Yeah, right now I'm sorry to jump in. I just I like the concept of this match, and I'm really into it. Which is they unified the tag team belts, and now they're going to split them up again. So there's a Raw set and a SmackDown set, and somebody's walking away with each.
So the last 2 teams left?
No, it's whoever picks. It's a ladder match. So whoever gets them off the ladder.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Golly.
It's cool. They've never really done anything like this before. It's pretty badass.
That's cool. Because of all the high praise I hear from you, Chandler, about R-Truth, I'm going to have him and The Miz, and I know who the New Day are.
It's a low bar.
I know who Johnny Gargano and Ciampa are. How hot are they right now?
Not really.
Medium hot, but they are Triple H guys.
And they're one of those where they come out and they're like, no one cares. And then they have the match and everyone's like, oh, these guys are really good. That happens every single week where they wrestle and 5 minutes in the crowd goes, oh, these guys are great. And then they start cheering.
Are we getting the WrestleMania moment where Kofi and Xavier pull that SmackDown title down and Big E comes out?
I don't think so. I mean, I would literally weep. Tears would come out of my eyes if he did. I am a Big E stan, but I don't think that's happening.
No.
Even not physically, like to get physical, but to just celebrate.
You're talking how hot are DIY? New Day are ice cold. I know I picked them, but they are ice cold right now. They have not done anything in a while.
Theory and Waller are pretty hot, right?
A-Town down, baby.
No, they're kind of comedy heels. They get they're the best thing the best thing they've done recently was Kevin Owens punched both of them in the face in one punch. That was the best thing they've done.
Bit. Do you
It
think
was
I can
great.
do this? Do you think I can knock them out, Randy?
Yeah.
It was great.
So
DYI
Which, by the way,
will
Kevin
be
Owen
my
and
second.
Randy Orton are kind of like the buddy cop movie I want to watch. Like these
mhm,
two guys just need to hang out all the time.
they're pretty funny. So what did you say, Dave? What are you putting points on? Are you all three on these teams or
Oh, so I gotta pick a want, uh, awesome truth, and DIY,
mm-hmm.
and think, uh, awesome truth and New Day.
All right. Well, that'll be 3 points. Wait. That'll be 3 point. Okay. I'm gonna split it up. We're gonna say one championship is one prediction. So you can get 6 points for this
Ooh,
match. Because I don't know how it
yeah,
would work. I don't feel like thinking about it. Because that's how I did it in my notes. So for Dave, if Awesome Truth win it, he gets 3 points. And then if the New Day win it, he gets 5 points. If DIY wins it, it's 4 points. And then all the other, you get what I'm saying, right?
Oh, that's fun.
So that's kind of what I had,
All right,
right?
that works. That works.
Okay. So that work for you, Dave?
explain one more time how you're breaking down the pointage.
2 championships, two
Yeah,
separate matches. So
yep,
you're just picking 2 different winners. So we'll go with mine. I have my thinks are Awesome Truth and DIY. My
yeah,
wants are New Day NCR. Those are
yeah.
different matches, even though they're not. It's all one match, but it's different championships. It's just a little weird with our predictions, but
Yeah.
I think it'd be pretty fun. And if we just did it the other way, I don't think it would work. You know what I'm saying?
So break down my points. I picked
You
awesome truth.
yes. Oop. Correct me
Yeah,
if I'm wrong, but you
I
picked
got
Awesome Truth to win a championship, and you want them to win a championship. And then you also picked New Day to win a championship, but you would want DIY to win it.
okay.
Does that make sense?
Um, kinda. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Chad.
So
Oh,
All
so
right.
real quick. Uh one more time.
okay. Uh,
So my dog got me all distracted.
you're good. So you've picked Awesome Truth. You think they'll win, and you want them to win. That's 3 points for them. They're going to win one title. Then you've
Yep.
also picked New Day to win the other
Yeah.
title, and you want DIY to win the other title. So that's 2 points if you
Okay.
get New Day, 1 point if you get DIY, and 3 points if you pick Awesome Truth,
Hmm.
which you have. So it's more so if they
Yeah.
win. That makes sense?
Yep.
Okay. Chad?
Okay. So explain it to me one more. I'm joking. Uh, okay. So I think Awesome Truth is gonna win. I really want DIY to win. Where is A Town? Are they on Raw or SmackDown now? I can't even remember.
I'm not worrying about brands right
Okay.
now. I'm
Fair.
assuming if a Raw wins a SmackDown belt, they just go to SmackDown, and if a SmackDown wins a Raw belt, they just go to Raw. They haven't
Cool.
said that, but to keep it simple, I'm assuming that.
Okay. Cool. Then in that case, I think A Town Down are going to win one. I want Judgment Day to retain one of the belts.
Okay, so just to clarify, you think Awesome Truth will win, and you
Yes.
also think A Town Down
Yes.
will win, and you want DIY
Yes.
and JD to win.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Everyone got that?
Yep.
That was a little complicated, but I'm with Chat. I'm really excited for this match. I don't really care who the winners are, but I'm pretty
It's
excited. I
just
think
going to
it'd
be cool
fun.
to see.
Next up, okay, so I didn't know what to write for this, but we have the LWO, which is Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio, versus I just wrote the Bastards, which is Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. I'll start this one off. I think Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee are going to win this match just because Rey's back and he tends to win at WrestleMania. But I would want Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio to win just because I think it would be funnier. And at some point, these guys got to win, right? So that's my prediction. Chad, how you feeling?
I'm going all in on Dirty Dom. Love that guy. Man, from where he was when he was the white meat baby face partnering with his dad to friggin' emulating his real pappy, Eddie Guerrero. He's got the mullet, he's got the tats. I love this guy. He's going to win, and I want it to happen.
All right, Chad, or not, Dave.
All in on Ray.
All right, makes sense. I'm surprised
he'll always be Rey Mysterio Jr. in my heart.
you're wanting the AEW guys to lose, and yet you just picked Dragon Lee to win. What's up with that?
Rey Mysterio's WCW connection has overwritten.
Oh, that's fair. That's
fair. That's fair.
I mean, this is basically Eddie versus Ray all over again. From 97. I was 17. I'm about to turn 44.
Ray's still in it.
What the fuck?
All right. Next up, we have the Intercontinental title match. This is Sami Zayn versus the champion Gunther. Dave, who are you feeling for this?
Well, I keep hearing Gunther is an unstoppable object. Man, I'm gonna root for the underdog here. Sami Zayn is who I want, and Sami Zayn is who I think. All in on Sami.
All in on my boy Sammy.
All right. I think that's fair. I think they're setting it up for a potential Sammy win. How about you, Chad? How you feeling?
I want Sammy to win. I love the guy. He's A, countryman. B, he's one of the greatest sympathetic baby faces I've ever seen. Oh man, I don't think he's gonna do it though. I think he's gonna come up short. I think Chad Gable's gonna have to come up at the come out at maybe SummerSlam or something.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think the Ring General is gonna retain.
I'm all in on Gunther. I think he wins, and I really want him to. Nothing against Sami Zayn here, but I don't think Zayn's the one to win the title. I think it's Gable, or I think it could be Jey Uso, or it could be some new talent that we aren't even considering. Could be someone from NXT. Could be Ilya Dragunov. Could be Pete Dunne. Like, there's a million different people that could beat Sheamus. Like, there's a lot of people that can beat Gunther for this silly title. MJF. I just don't think it's Sami Zayn. As much as I love him, if I'm Booker Man, Zayn wins that World Heavyweight title pretty soon. That's my prediction, but that's later. All right, moving on. The probably the penultimate match of the night, the Women's World Heavyweight Championship match. The champion Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. I'm gonna start with Chad on this one. How you feeling?
Oh, threw me a curveball there. I want Rhea to win. She's my homie. I think she's great. Yet again, been watching her since NXT, and it's been just kind of really amazing to see how the progression of she's kind of the main character of the WWE right now. She's one of them. She's one of them. She's no Cody, but she's up there. She's up there. Like I said, it's amazing how she's both in control of a dominant faction, but she's also got an amazing singles run outside of that faction too. It's really cool. But yeah, I want her to win, and I think she's going to. I think it's still her time. I think she's still on top of the company, and it's a good move to have her put down the man.
I think that's fair. I'll go next. Because I'm just gonna repeat, Chad. I'm all in on Ripley. As much as I love Becky Lynch, this isn't her time to lose the title. So pretty simple. How you feeling, Dave?
I am thinking that Rhea will retain, but I want Becky to. No. Let me back out. I'm going to go all in on Rhea because I want Becky Lynch to when 2 months when her contract is up,
You wanted to go to AEW
scroll on in. Yep.
or Rebecca Quinn?
Yeah,
That
let's be like, sorry, Seth.
sorry, Irish chocolate. All right.
Hey.
Moving on to the main event of night one. I think this might be, except for the finale potentially of the main event of night two, this is my most anticipated match. The tag team match, World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins and teaming up with Cody Rhodes against WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns and The Rock. I'm going to go with this one because I've announced it on every podcast, every WWE cap. I'm the biggest Cody crybaby out there. I'm going all in on the bloodline on this one because I think,
Yeah, boy.
I don't know if you know this, Dave, but the stipulations for this matches are the bloodline wins, then it's bloodline rules for the next match at the next night, Cody versus Roman, which is AKA no DQ. But if Cody and Seth win, then it's bloodline are banned. They're not going to be there. But I think you can have a lot of poo-housery and overbooking to the nth degree if you have the no DQ match. So that's what I kind of want. That's what I think will happen. So I'm all in on the bloodline, and I think Rock should pin Cody. I don't think Seth takes that pin. I think The Rock should pin Cody.
Guy.
Dave, how you feeling?
Yeah, I'm all in on Cody losing.
How am I not surprised?
You're so upset you threw your drink.
That was my pen, but yeah, I couldn't handle it. Yeah, so Dave is 3 points on the bloodline.
Yep.
And Chad, how are you feeling?
Same. It's the all in on Cody eating that pin. It's the most interesting choice. Like the end of night two, you want that crazy overbooked mess. This has to be a WrestleMania to remember, and I think that's how you get there.
Look at WrestleMania 10. Bret Hart lost to his brother in the opening match, and Yokozuna beat Lex Luger, and then they get on to the main event, and Bret Hart still wins. So I'm not saying they're going to do that, but I think they're going to do that. All right, moving on to night two. This is probably the piss break of all piss break matches. We have Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus Karrion Kross and the Authors of Pain in a Philadelphia street fight. Dave,
I'm pumping
who
the
you got and why?
You don't think AJ Styles is the piss break?
I'm looking forward to that match. I hate to say it. I love LA Knight. I can't wait for his first WrestleMania match.
I like Bobby Lashley a lot. He was in TNA for a while and did some really great things there. So I think he will win. No. I want him to win. Want. But I think they're gonna give Karrion something by letting him win.
I think that's a fair assessment. They don't do a whole lot with Karrion Kross, and a lot of people are kind of at the point where, like, if Karrion Kross doesn't win something soon, he's kind of over. So I think that's a pretty safe bet. Chad, how are you feeling?
Similar, but I'm all in on Team Karrion.
All right.
Yeah. I like the guy. It's funny. Don't really find him very interesting as a wrestler, but every time I like hear him do like an off-camera interview, like a Chris Van Fleet type thing, I'm like, I really like this dude. So I just think he's a good guy, and I just want to see good things for him.
I think that's fair. I'm going.
Sorry. He does a really good.
His impression.
Jesse Ventura.
Yeah.
That's fun. All right. Nah. Oh, my pick. I'm all in on Lashley and the Street Profits. I was actually
Ooh.
pretty bummed that the Street Profits weren't in that tag team ladder match because I would have gone all in on them, but they're not in it. So who
Yeah.
cares?
Strange.
And this is like the third WrestleMania in a row where Lashley's kind of had a crap match because 38 was with Omos,
Yeah.
39 he wasn't there, 40 it's this. So poor
Yeah.
Lashley.
Yeah, he was top of the card like right before that. So
WrestleMania 37 he opened with the WWE
yeah.
title match
Yeah.
where he was the champ and won.
Uh-huh.
All right. Next up, what Chad claims to be the piss break match. LA Knight versus AJ Styles. Blood feud, brother. I'll start. I'm all in on LA Knight. I love LA Knight. I want the best for him. And just like my pick for Jey Uso, I think this is his coming out party. Like, it's not like he hasn't done anything before, but I'm saying this from a WWE storyline perspective. This is his coming out party. He got a big win at WrestleMania, and he can carry that on to challenge someone for a title later on. And I think this is it. AJ Styles is an established name. He had 2 runs with the WWE title. One of them was a year long, so he's established in WWE as a main eventer. So I think I'm actually looking forward to this match. How you feeling, Chad?
I was actually kind of joking about the pee break. I'm really looking forward to it. I just feel like the build up until him showing up at AJ Styles' house was kind of whatever. I mean, it felt like an excuse to get LA Knight onto the pay-per-view. So it's just like there's no real great build. And by the way, sorry to go on a weird tangent. How is it that like everybody who feuds with AJ Styles just ends up at his house at some point? Like,
It's
why
right
does
there.
everybody just know he knows where he lives?
I know where he lives. I'm going to go turn up there soon anyway. So it is what it is. That was a
Uh,
joke. That was a joke, YouTube. That was satire. I do not know where he
yeah.
lives.
No, I want LA Knight to win. And yeah, you're right. Like AJ Styles is at that point in his career right now where he needs to be elevating and helping not young. He's 40 years old, but
The next
yeah.
talent. Not
Yeah.
young. The next talent.
Yeah. So same. Want like all in on LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Daver.
All in on AJ. He was cool in TNA, and he worked for WCW. In the last like
Dave's
3
winning
months, they were
these.
company.
You know what's so funny?
All I'm going by.
They're gonna do the AJ Styles Chris Jericho, where it's gonna be like, oh, AJ wins this match, and then Jericho won it. Where we're all like, oh, LA Knight wins this match, and then AJ Styles wins it. Dave's so winning this.
Yeah.
Dave is so winning this. All right. Moving on to the United States title match. Champion Logan Paul is looking to retain against Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. I'll start with this one because I'm pretty cut and dry. I want Paul to retain, mostly because I find him really entertaining, and I don't really think Orton or Owens would do anything with the title that would be more interesting than what Paul is doing. So that's my pick. Dave, what you think?
I am really indifferent about all of it, so I'm gonna go. Think Kevin, want Randy.
All right. 2 on Owens, 1 on Orton. And Chad, what are you feeling?
All right. So I really want my boy Kevin Owens to win because he's Kevin Owens. He's freaking awesome. But I think Logan Paul will win because of all the things you just said. It just makes sense.
Yeah, I think WWE have a lot of future stock in Logan Paul right now. Did you see the WWE 2K24 rankings? How is Gunther and Logan Paul at the same level? They're
Yeah.
not. I love Logan Paul. They're not on the same level.
By the way, are those two ever going to feud because of the whole the him putting the getting the Prime logo into the ring?
That would be a funny.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, we have the women's I think it's the women's WWE title. I can't really remember the names, but it's the SmackDown women's title,
Yeah.
essentially. Champion Io Sky versus Royal Rumble winner Bailey. Dave, who do you got and why?
I'm all in on Bailey because I loved the picture of her cheering next to the AEW Dynamite logo while she was in the Boston Arena.
I love you, Dave.
Thank you.
He is definitely winning these, and me and you are going to look like idiots.
I like the consistency.
And I'm here for it.
All right, Chad, what do
You
you
know
got?
the picture.
I
do
do.
not. I'll find
that
it.
was
I'll
a really
find
good
it.
pull, and I can't believe I didn't see that coming. Very angry with myself. All right. I want Bailey to win because I think she's awesome. But I think Io Sky is going to win because I think that's a cooler story.
Really? So 2 for Sky, 1 for Bailey. I'm the exact opposite. I think Bailey's going to win this, but I actually would like Io Sky to retain. So my 2's on Bailey, 1's on Sky.
Ooh.
There's nothing more than I think I just like Io Sky more than Bailey, but I'm also like I'm fine if Bailey wins. She's earned it. Next up, penultimate match for the World Heavyweight title. Champ Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Dave, what do you think about this one?
Oh, this is going to be a car wreck. I love it.
All right. So I'm going with Seth winning all of it, all 3 points, leaving Drew McIntyre free and open to jump ship to AEW.
Knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
No, I'm gonna cut you off, Chad. I'm all in on Drew, baby. The story's there. I want it. Drew's earned it. He finally gets to win a title in front of fans, but he's a bastard now, so it's more entertaining. Yeah, easy pick for me. Chad, who are you feeling?
Oh, all in on Drew just because the feud after that is a license to print money, which is him and CM Punk. That is some good heat and great promos.
Yeah, I think Drew's re-signed just in how much they're setting up a Punk match, and Punk won't be back for months. So that's how I feel. Finally, penultimate match. WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns sets to defend against Cody Rhodes. Chad, who do you got?
Oh, you throwing it to me first. I thought you were going to take it for sure.
I was gonna, but it's too obvious for me. So, Chad, who are you thinking?
So, man, up until even earlier today, I was all in on Cody. I'm not anymore.
What changed?
Honestly, I hope he watches this. He probably doesn't though, because not a lot of people do. My boy Benji, I was talking to him. He, I think it'd be the greatest move in all of wrestling history, and all this build, all this go home math. And yeah, I think all the shenanigans that's going to take place, and somehow Roman still retains.
Okay, this would be very funny. They win Cody and Seth win the tag match, so it is 1-on-1.
Yeah,
and Roman just beats him clean. No low blows, no title shots. Roman just beats him clean as a whistle in the middle of the ring, and so we're just all like, "Oh, we're just all dejected." On that note, and I think I know what you're gonna say, Dave. Who you got and why? Oh wait, I don't even got your predictions. Chad, who do you think?
Oh, I'm just fucking with you, man. Yeah, Cody all the way.
That's pretty funny. Dave, who do you got and why?
Yeah. Cody needs to go in the lesson closet for leaving AEW. Reason 1. Reason 2, there ain't no way they're gonna let Roman Reigns sniff that record so close of the old Hulkamania.
It's not a
Hulk
record.
Hogan
It's
record.
second place.
It's not a record.
Well, they're not gonna let Roman not beat that record.
It's so done. It's so stale. So are you all in on Roman?
Oh yeah.
What a surprise. What a surprise. Well, I'm all in on Cody. It's time for that bastard to finish his story, God damn it. All right, so that's all the matches, but we also like to have little side bets for our predictions. So I came prepared with two pretty standard ones, but if you two have any more, feel free to add them. So, number one, will there be a Money in the Bank cash in? No, from
No,
Chad.
they still got a lot of months to cash that in, and I think there is so much going on. I don't think it adds anything to the show.
Who has it? Damian?
Damian Priest. So he's one of the guys who have the tag team titles right now. And WWE loves to tell a story where someone loses the night before or night of, and then goes back the next day and wins a title with Money in the Bank. I am going to put that out there.
He
But I do have
cashes in on Cody.
you're saying yes. All right. So Chad and I are a no. I don't. But you don't have to pick who he cashes in on. Just if there's a cash in general. So Chad and I are both no, because I agree. I don't think it adds anything. But the anarchist in the room, Dave, is going yes.
Yeah.
And then the other one,
he is definitely going to win these.
And then the other one is just, is there going to be a big debut or return? I was kind of feeling Matt Cardona maybe, or anything like MJF.
Matt Cardona like a week and a half after Collision. That'd be hilarious.
Okay, so we didn't get to do Collision, but one thing I was thinking was the reason why they did that match is probably the last time those two will ever get to wrestle again, because Cardona's definitely going to WWE eventually. Maybe not this year, but he's going there. Yeah. So he was like, I'm going to wrestle my mentor before I can't. And, but I'm going to go with no. I think there's too much. Okay. All right. Let me ask something. Okay. When I say big debuts, big return, I mean an active wrestler, right? Like someone's going to start actively wrestling again or start in general. So John Cena, Steve Austin, The Undertaker, Triple H, those don't count because they're not going to wrestle.
Yeah, that's the nostalgia pop.
Yes. So no nostalgia pops. Is there going to be a big debut or big return of a new or returning wrestler? I'm saying no. What are you saying, Chad?
Well, I've been spouting this for months, especially since he came off the roster. So I got to stick to my guns. One Maxwell, Jacob Friedman is no longer all elite. He's WWE elite. Wait, no, that makes no sense.
WWE elite.
WWE elite.
All right. And Dave, final prediction. What do you think?
We'll get somebody. Yeah.
So you're a yes?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I neither want nor think it will be MJF.
Okay. Do we want to do one more point if you get the person right? Because I think that's fun.
Yeah.
So Chad, you'll just get 2 points if it's MJF, 1 if it's nothing. So Dave, do you have any bold ideas since you said yes for that extra point?
Big E. No.
Oh.
I would give you like 7 points for that.
Man, they've got to wrestle. They got to be an active, cleared wrestler.
It's gonna be the boys.
Cody Rhodes is like, wait, let me stop my entrance.
Yeah. I need my secret weapon.
All right, Matt Hardy.
Ooh, Hardys are actually Matt Hardy specifically.
Mm-hmm. It can't be Jeff unless they let him go early.
Okay, and I'm saying no. I don't think anyone's going to be there. But any other side predictions you two want to throw in?
Yeah. Will there be a rubber chicken?
That's a thinker. I gotta think about that one.
I mean, I want to say no, but there is an outside chance just to fuck with them, they would do that.
Dave, since you introduced the bet, what do you think?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just writing chicken. Yes, for Dave. Chad, what do you think?
Nah.
I'm gonna say yes. I think someone's gonna sneak it in. Like Cody will win, and they're gonna throw it in there. So, that was a good one. All right, any other bangers?
I got nothing. That was too good.
Yeah.
Oh, uh, will Hulk Hogan make an appearance? No,
No,
no.
no. I think they have so many other
Yeah.
better
They
people.
would have advertised that.
Well, they're not really. Okay, okay.
Eric
I got,
Bischoff.
I got one. Will Lesnar be there?
Ooh, no.
Hard no. Chad.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, because they've done this thing this past couple of years where they put someone out there and they go, "I want a match. I want to fight someone. Me." And then, oh, Shane McMahon, oh, Pat McAfee, oh, Cody Rhodes. So what if they do that again? Now crowd would go crazy for Lesnar, right? Okay, new bet. This is it. This is the bet. Is Lesnar gonna be there? I'm the only yeser. Any others before we send them home?
Snoop.
Just will Snoop be there?
Yeah.
I'm going to say no. Chad?
No, and oh,
Oh.
no,
totally.
and here's why. He's Monet's cousin.
AEW confirmed. All right. Well, I think that's a good way to end it off. We got 5 whole side bets for this WrestleMania. We will be reviewing it on the Monday after, so make sure to tune in for that. It'll be our standard podcast review, but instead of Collision, most likely, we'll be talking about WrestleMania. So getting Dave's thoughts on that, and of course, Chad and I's interpretations. And make sure to check out our long-form content. Again, we review every single episode of Dynamite and Collision that we can. We love doing it. We've been having fun. We've been doing this for about a couple months. We make short-form content, so we make top fives. Chad and I hosted weekly WWE recap. We're trying to do retro views, which is basically retro reviews of old pay-per-views or PLEs that we missed. And we're also available on any audio-only form, so Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, the list goes on. Anything you two boys want to add?
Wow, no, you did really good. Bravo, sir.
Yeah. Great episode. I am looking more forward to the pay-per-view right now than I was at any point.
You got some stakes.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, the last side bet is Dave gonna win?
No, I'm going to win.
I say Dave's gonna win.
This is the last side bet. Will Dave win? Dave, do you think you'll
yes.
win? Oh, no.
2 yes, 1 no.
It's going to be awful. You're so going to win. All right. Thank you so much for joining me for our predictions video. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, leave a like button. Or elbow drop the like button. Power bomb that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. What are your predictions? Who do you want to win and why? We don't care. We just want to know. And of course, have a lovely day. Thanks for watching.
Peace.